Welcome to Love Them Knives channel. LTK here. NOC knives, they're on the menu again. MT-04 is the model we're talking about today. What do you think? Axis lock. Thanks for dropping in. We've got the NOC MT-04, kind of a bead blast looking blade here, kind of a chef's knife almost looking thing. I mean, you got good contact patch here. You got this big old cutaway up front so you can sharpen that blade. M390 steel, big old machined thumb studs on here. Like I said, M390. Now, how do you know that's M390? Well, I got the MT-03 and we tested that. Sent that to Pennsylvania, got it tested. And I even got the little HRC dot here. And this was around like a 60 HRC. And this is titanium. It tested as TI-64, grade 5 titanium. And like I said, this is the MT-03. Chef MT-03, huh? Comes in a hard box just like this one. In any case, so this is very similar to that. You see them both together here. I guess the MT-03 looks bigger. Taller blade at least. Overall. And big cutaway here. In case you don't like cutaway, here you go. One without the cutaway. Just drops right in. You can drop right out too, right? So you can open it or shut it, however you want to do that with that axis type block. Good looking knife, interesting design. Yeah, it's sharp right out of the box. Comes in a nice hard shell box. Just like this. Got it off of Amazon. Here's the Amazon ad. You can get blue too, as well as this, and you can get a lighter gray, or you can get blue, or this darker gray, which we got here. Bowler M390, 64 plus HRC. Well, if you're going to brag like that, because this one was like a 60, so we'll test this one. We'll send her in. We'll find out what it is. But really, 64 plus, huh? Any case, $198. And like they're saying here, 3.35 inch blade, 7.99 overall, and then this back spacer here that looks integral in a bit. You know, a bit. It's G10. If you look at the machining there, I mean, that doesn't look like metal. It's a big old piece of G10 stuck in there. I guess lanyard whole city, right? No matter what you want to do there. These are steel pieces of hardware there. They're not titanium. They're just a coated, colored blue. And then this is a titanium pocket clip, titanium frame. And obviously they have steel reinforcement in here. And I didn't show you that picture, did I? Hold on, let me get it for you. See, there's another picture they got on their Amazon site here showing the steel reinforcement. Of course, in here you can see where they got their internal blade stop track for that. And you can see that here as well. There's their internal blade stop, runs on that track, comes right up there. Obviously, inside, you can see the steel reinforcement plates in here, reinforcing that entire lock. So yeah, that'll work. Now, how heavy is it? Let's find out. Bob. 121, almost 122 grams. 4.3 ounces. Well, let's take the MT-03. Let's see what we got. Okay, 4.1 ounces, so it's close. I think the other side of this coin is, let's put a measuring tape to it, because I think this looks shorter, or it looks smaller than the MT-03. You know what? They're saying 3.35, and they're probably close to that, where the bolster comes up the closest. And 3.2 maybe, cutting. Yeah. 8 inches overall, and 20.5 centimeters. Where, let me see. Let's go head to head. We got the MT-03. They're both titanium with M390. Yeah, this is more like 3.65 inch. And you know, you've got a 4-inch cutting edge on here. So 100 millimeter cutting edge there. Even though it's only 92 to that closest point on the bolster. And you got 8 3/4 overall. So this is definitely a bigger knife. Definitely a bigger knife. Definitely a taller blade, that's for sure. Change the perspective here a little bit. Yeah. Not a whole lot bigger, but it's taller this way. And this is a frame lock. I mean, this is easy to flick, kind of like that action. This feels more dense, and it's more slender. Now, let's check this. This might be interesting to take a look at. 0.51, 13 millimeters. Let's see what the blade stock is. Yeah, 3.1 millimeters, which is 0.12. Let's check this. Yeah, same blade stock. This one's more slender. Yeah, this one is a more slender knife. I could tell that in my hands. This one may feel a little, I don't know, maybe a little taller in the hands, but it definitely feels more slender. Feels a little lighter, even though the blade gives you more cutting edge here. But they're very similar in design in a way. But this one feels more dense. It does feel a bit more heavy, and it feels thicker. So yeah, interesting knife. Kind of pops with the blue, but it looks, you know, stonewashy, blackwash type of situation. The ergos are good. You can go forward on this. It's sharp out of the box. Reverse grip, pretty reasonable there. Wow, that's incredible. Yeah, easy in, easy out this way. So if you like the axis lock, if you like the fact it's a little smaller knife, and if you don't like the big cutaway in the blade, but you want to try out an NOC knife, one of the nicer ones with M390, then this might be the one to get. What do you think? Make your comments. Oh, this is the box it comes in, so it's just like that. But yeah, I mean, hard plastic box, nice presentation that way. Yeah, you know, 198 bucks. This one was like 160. So I do prefer this knife. It feels lighter in the hand. I like the big cutaway. I like being able to flick it open. I like the design better as opposed to this one. I just like this knife better than this one. But that's just my own personal thing. I mean, this at least gives you a go forward point for really fine work. This does not give you a good go forward point, but this is more like a chef's knife here, and it's very easy to function with. Big old kind of cutaways here on the sides for some degree of traction. So interesting. Both knives, NOC knives. We'll send this one in for testing. The DG04 knife is a G10 and 440C blade, and we sent that off for testing. Those are like $65. Gonna get that back. It's a big knife. I'll give you the link to my review on that one, but then I sent it in for testing, so we're waiting for that to come back. Till then, thank you so much for hanging out. You know what we do around here. We love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.